welcome back. Today we're actually doing a build video for two reasons. The first one being I was supposed to decorate Sylvia Bellamy's room and it kept crashing. And after like 9 times I was mad, so I was like, forget this, I'm gonna build something. The second reason was I actually stumbled across a couple like medieval buildings that I had not tried recreating before. Part of my problem now is a lot of like inspiration pictures that I come across, I've already built them or built something very similar. So yeah, it was nice to come across something. I have built something somewhat similar to this, but this was different enough that I was fine with it. And honestly, one of the reasons I really wanted to start building a couple more lots is because this particular area, I couldn't take screenshots because it was all pink soupy, but I did notice like because the background is so empty, like it looks weird. This is sort of my Gentry, richer free people section is what I'm gonna call it. It's usually Gentry. It can also be much lower class, like super low in the totem pole nobility. God, I can't talk today, but for the most part, it's my Gentry Sims, extras from merchant families that don't have a business. Basically, they're free, but they're not ranked, is what I would go with. So next door is actually the Bellamy house itself. That is where Adva and Dorian live with their daughter, Sylvia. And they are certainly an interesting little duo. I actually, when I was creating this neighborhood originally, I didn't give them children. But then, as I opened the game, I'm like, well, you know, maybe I do want them to have at least one kid. And so I just went with whatever the game gave me. Well, gave me a daughter, and then Adva immediately died. This was right after I installed the Death by Childbirth mod, and it gave me a full-on panic attack because I was like, wait a minute, are they all just gonna die almost immediate? Like, full panic, but it was okay. They don't all die. It helps to keep my numbers down. I did let Adva live, though, because I should have honestly made the kid in gas. I just didn't. I didn't think about it. Of course, you can see here, I accidentally put that wall too close to the road, so I had to build this back. I liked this weird gate, but not a gate style thing it had going on. It should have been one tile, but because of the way doors work in the game, I made it two because it looked better. I do get very angry with the roof on this kind of side building I'm doing now, because both sides needed to be kind of, oh gosh, like gable roof, but then it should be like a hip roof in the corner, and then that little side lean-to thing was having a wall. I was not living my best life while roofing this building. It turned out okay, but like, I'm not happy about it. I think it's cute though. Like, I don't really have any Sims to live here. It's more filler, but that's fine. Like, I'm okay with filler as long as it looks good. Yeah, what else do I have to talk about? I really don't have too much to talk about. Oh, also I was mad because the roofs should have been different, but I didn't have a good way to do that. Because I didn't want to use deco roofs. Let's see, I am redecorating my loft space where I usually do Twitch streams as well as record. I mean, I'm not redoing, excuse me, like a ton of stuff, but like my sticker desk, which I love very much. The original like feet that I got for it are like angled, kind of like mid-century, but not. I got them from IKEA. They're like dark blue. Also, you just saw a bit of my inspiration photo there. Oops. But yeah, they're like dark blue, but there's like triangles at the bottom, and they're just, I can't put anything on them because they're metal, and like my original idea was to be able to put my actual 2 desktop machines down there. Well, I can't do it. They fall right down. And then like if I want to put my feet down or to the side, like the bars are in the way, and they're just, it's not good. Not good. So I want to get basically a table or a desk, use that as the base for my tabletop sticker desk thing, because I looked at buying just regular legs for it and it's like $100, and I'm like, no, I'll just get a free kitchen table off of OfferUp or whatever and plunk it on that. Problem solved. But then I have, because it's like a makeshift L desk, so I have this other desk that originally I was going to, it's made out of wood, I was going to router it out and put LED lights in and then paint it, because it's all messed up, and it's not, I mean, it's wood, but it's not, it's like Ashley furniture, it's not. Normally I don't paint wood. But yeah, now I'm thinking that I'm going to spray paint it all black and then spray paint it with color changing paint instead, because I'm worried about routering out this material. It might be MDM. I don't know. I'm worried about routering it out and having it mess up, which means I need to figure out my light situation. I'm currently kind of thinking of doing a panel just leaning against the wall, because this is a rental. I don't want to do permanent stuff. But like some type of panel that I can lean against the wall and put the lighting behind there, because I have the lighting, so yeah. And then I also have, it's supposed to be black, but it's kind of grayish as I look at it. It's like crocodile wallpaper, and I'm not going to permanently put it up. It was supposed to be peel and stick, but it lied. And so instead, I'm going to use upholstery tacks to kind of tack it up there, because they're pretty. But I have to find them, because I got them before I got the wallpaper, and I put them somewhere, and now I don't know where I put them. As you can see, I'm struggling with windows here, because they had like white, they were white with green shutters, and I was like, ah, and then I remembered I had these other ones, and I'm like, perfect. So yeah, I gotta do that, which does mean I might have to move the art that I have hanging behind me, which is kind of sad, because I like the art that's hanging behind me, but it could go somewhere else. It'll be fine. I've also brought a whole bunch of spiky plants up to protect my monstera, because my cat ate half the leaves. He didn't eat them, he just chewed on them. But my monstera is looking worse for wear, so it's now protected by all of my spiky succulents. It's slowly becoming just a jungle up here. I love it. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I really don't have much to talk about. I played D&D today. Well, I didn't get to play. I'm the DM, because no one else wants to DM. It's always the way of it. I'm like, and it was so funny, because when I started this journey of getting back into D&D, I'm like, I just want to play. I just want to play. I don't want to be the DM, because I always got stuck being the DM. I just want to play. Mostly because, like, I do enjoy DMing, but I have health issues, and so I get sick a lot, and it's bad enough, like, trying to schedule things, but when your DM cancels because they're sick, and it happens semi-frequently, like, I get the frustration there. That's why I try to avoid it, but my group's pretty relaxed, and none of them really wants to DM, so I'm like, alright, I guess. I'm trying to convince my brother to DM, and he does not want to. Even though he has planned campaigns, I know he does. He's a brat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess you can have a baby cat update. I don't know if you follow me on Tumblr, but he started throwing up the other day, and I was really worried because he wasn't keeping food down. Took him to the vet, and the vet opens his mouth, and there's a string sticking out of the back of his throat. And I'm like, where did he get that? Because I keep my craft room, especially my thread. He got into it once, and after that, I keep it locked up. Because I'm not having that. No thank you. No blockages. But yeah, he had thread, and I have no idea where he got it from to this day. I mean, it's a couple days later, but like, yeah, I have no idea where he got it from. It might have been maybe a bit of thread stuck to a pant or something. But we did the x-rays, he didn't eat a needle or anything like that, which is great. But then the vet had to sedate him because he was throwing a fit with like the little gas mask things. They had to give him the injection. And even though they gave him the injection, when they were going to kind of remove the string, because it was like stuck around his tooth or something, I don't remember, he swallowed it. And they didn't really, they couldn't really go in there after it unless they did a much more invasive procedure. So they're like, he's probably gonna pass it. It didn't look like a big piece of string. It's fine. So I'm like, all right, I guess. But now, like, that was yesterday, and he is incredibly traumatized because he had to be in a car. He doesn't care about the vet. He doesn't care about being in the car when it doesn't move, but driving in the car is his least favorite thing. And so now we're broken up. He's not speaking to me. He's under the bed. But of course, when my partner comes home, he immediately came out and sat in the bed and was all happy. And I'm just like, I see how it is. I'm the one who saved your leg when you broke it. I'm the one who makes sure that your litter box is clean, feed you, give you water, brush you. But no, I'm not the favorite. I'm the bad guy. It's very rude. It also sucks though, because I'm trying to make sure that he is getting adequate food and water, and there's no other issues because we want to make sure that the string reaches its final destination. and he's hiding under the bed. He's been under the bed all day. He ate a little bit this morning, but like, yeah, he won't come out from under the bed unless my partner's here, and yeah. And he's currently at work, so we'll see. I just think it's funny that he's holding a grudge against me. I'm like, you brat, I picked you out. Because I did. One of my coworkers, cat has kittens, and I wanted a companion for my fat cat, who is kind of a grumpy old man, but I wanted to keep him active, and I thought maybe that would be a good idea. In retrospect, no, but I thought it would be. So I go over to her house, and all the cute little kittens, there was 4 of them. There was 2 orange ones, a brown tabby, and a little black one. And I usually have the softest spot for black cats, like no other. But I sat down and I looked at him, and Richard walked right up to me and hit me in the face. I'm like, well, that one's mine. And he's so cute. Like, he is stinking cute. He's the cutest cat. I don't know if you watched my teen room makeovers that I did over the summer while I was on vacation with the little cat. That's Richard. He is not photogenic, but he's adorable. And everybody's always just like so in love with him until they get like 10 minutes with him, and then he bites them or hits them or whatever he feels like. And it's like I joke that he's a Sour Patch Baby because he's also really sweet when he feels like it, but he's mostly a jerk. I'm glad he's okay, but I'm not glad that I am the one dealing with the pouting. He did at one point go into the hallway and face away from me just so that I knew that he was ignoring me. And I was like, thanks, thank you. So we're pretty much done. I just wanted to add some like final decorative details. I really wanted ivy. I swore that I had some because this building did have ivy kind of in the corners and stuff, and I thought it would be cool since it's not an occupied lot to show like, oh, it's a bit overgrown, people aren't staying here, but that was all the ivy I had, and as you will see, the game does crash on me, so I don't put it back. So I'm pretty sure most of the decorative elements go away, except for the little rat, whom I have named Francesca, and she's adorable. If anybody moves into this lot, Francesca will become their pet. I've been having such awful issues with crashing lately, and it's so dumb, because I have not added anything new. Haven't added a single new thing, and it's just all of a sudden, it's like, I'm mad. It happens, but still, I wish it would not happen. That would be ideal. As I'm recording this tomorrow, I get to take my last pet to the vet to finish this year's round of shots. Because I refuse to take them all together. No, thank you. No. When it's just me, absolutely not. But yeah, I'll finish this round of shots, and then I'm actually going to stream finally. I've been sick and all this other stuff happening that I haven't been able to stream, but I'm probably going to stream in my modern game, just reorganizing my collection folders and adding to them, because that's what I did on the stream that doesn't exist that I thought I was recording, is I went through my collections folders, which I only did the comfort category. I think this time I'll do services. It takes a long time because I'm ridiculous, but it is a necessary evil, and once it's all organized, it'll be so great. Especially because I have some work and finds that I've been promising that I would do, and I just haven't. I don't have the time, so I'm basically making the time as I go through my collections folders. Once I build the folder for that category of that item, I'll be able to screenshot it and tell the person where to get it. I feel so bad when I don't follow through very quickly with those. I feel like I should, but sometimes I forget, or I don't have time, or I have a different save file open, and I just try to get to it as soon as I can. I don't get asked too many things, though. It just happened more and more as Sims 2 becomes less and less prominent, and I think it's just because I'm a CC hoarder, so I have a lot of things that are no longer on the internet, which is sad, but yeah. Anyway, we're just about done, so let me know what you think of the build. If you like the idea of kind of cluttering up the background for active households with empty households, because I certainly do. And if you have any good references towards like uncommon medieval or fantasy builds that you haven't seen me try, I would love to see them. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and go. I will see you in the next one. Oh, also, please like the video if you did like it. I do appreciate it, and it does help. Bye, guys.